Have you ever wondered what happens when two beloved sitcoms collide? Imagine the chaos and laughter that could ensue. But before diving into this intriguing crossover, a friendly reminder to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And this, in a surprising revelation, Patrick Schumacher, the executive producer of Abbott Elementary, shared that a character from the show almost had a shared history with a key figure from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Uh, the fourth season of Abbott Elementary, which began airing in October 2024, featured a crossover event where characters from It's Always Sunny stepped into the classroom as temporary teachers. During the airing of the episode titled Volunteers, Schumacher opened up about the original concept for the crossover. It was initially planned for Mr. Johnson, played by William Stanford Davis, and Frank Reynolds, portrayed by Danny DeVito, to have been high school rivals vying for the affections of a character named Shady Nasty. This love interest first appeared in It's Always Sunny during its seventh season. Shoemaker explained that the backstory of Mr. Johnson and Frank was rich and complex. They were classmates with a shared romantic interest, but due to time constraints, this narrative was ultimately left out. The episode only allowed for a brief 21 and a half minutes, making it challenging to weave in such a detailed history. The creators aim to strike a balance between familiarity and novelty, introducing quirky elements that felt fresh for Abbott. For instance, the plot involving Mr. Johnson, Gregory, and Frank included a bizarre scenario where Frank found himself trapped in a rather unusual predicament. However, the humor in merging these two shows posed challenges due to their differing timelines. Mr. Johnson's backstory suggested he was not as old as Frank, making it unlikely they would have crossed paths in the 60s when Frank was romantically involved with Shady Nasty. This discrepancy made it difficult to integrate their shared history seamlessly, while the idea of a shared past was intriguing. It was ultimately discarded, leaving it non-canon for both series. And this decision highlights the dedication of the writers to maintain the integrity of each show while exploring connections. The crossover episode focused on Mr. Johnson and Frank's humorous struggle against raccoons. Steering clear of potentially confusing references, the creators were careful to preserve the authenticity of each character, given the stark tonal differences between the two series. As the filming team of Abbott Elementary won't be involved in the upcoming crossover for It's Always Sunny, fans may still get to see these characters interact in unexpected ways. And remember, if you ever find yourself in a raccoon-related dilemma, just ask Frank for advice. He's got plenty of experience. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,